Okay, I'm gonna make this very easy for you guys, right? This build is not good. A lot of the builds that I'm making on the channel right now, I would not call good. However, they are fun, and if you just want to break from the meta and you don't mind about your rank, or you're just playing casuals, this build is pretty fun, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I came second. I actually gained a little bit of ranks somehow. But if you snowball this build, it could genuinely be pretty solid. I think a lot of people have played this build before, but I haven't really had the chance to give it a go. But it is the Druid Summonery build. 6 beasts, all the summoners, go wild. Okay guys, today we're going to be playing an absolute meme build. Again, I'm playing a lot of meme builds on the channel right now until the new dragons come out. And I'm going to be playing... I'd like to play full summoner beast build. So basically, you build all the things that summon stuff, and you build all the beasts. Now, do I want to have Ogre Mage here? I think I want to take the Ogre Mage over the Unicorn, because Ogre Mage level 2 is pretty strong early on, and actually if I can double up on a Unicorn ultimate, that's always really good. I was just figuring out why I paid £15 to a random company, so I'm just going to... We're going to do some admin Excoundrels while I'm here at the same time. We're going to do some admin while we're here.
Victory always comes at a price.
Here we go. This is oh wow, that's a double Hell Knight. But we're not playing that build. No. We are playing the beast build. We are playing all about 6 beasts and all the summoning peoples. Yes. Okay, we figured it out, guys. We figured it out. We figured out what was going on. Right. Let's get back to the game. We've done my admin now. Doing my admin was the most important part of this. Right. So, as you can see, I am building
At least you get to watch
essentially things that benefit... Okay. Let me just rethink what I'm actually trying to say out loud here. Okay, so what we're trying to say out loud is we're going to be buying Tusk Champions, Unicorns, all of the Druids mostly, including Whisperwood Seer. We want Werewolf. We also want Poisonous Worm. So we basically want all the summony boys. So we're essentially going to try and build as many summony boys as physically possible and see how far that takes us. And then maybe add in Marine later on if we need to. But I'd like to have 6 beasts with all the summonies, which includes like a level 3 Razor Claw and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how we do. I'm getting slapped by a swordsman, hoping. Oh, we won by just a small amount. The beast bonus really came in clutch there.
If we win, that is.
Anything that I want to buy? Guess I
Don't
might
worry, I got your back. You can trust.
As you can see, we avoided the double Hell Knight, which I would never have avoided normally. But I'm dedicating the channel to playing dumb builds most of the. Well, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to play a dumb build all the time because that's just not how this game works. I've also become a vegetarian, guys, by the way. I have a pretty severe inflammatory bowel condition, and I wasn't taking it very seriously recently, which is why I was getting ill all the time. Okay. So I wasn't taking this inflammatory condition very seriously a lot of the time, so I was getting very ill. I might even level up here, you know. So yeah, I wasn't taking this inflammatory condition very seriously, so I decided that I would start being a bit more serious about this condition, and I've started cutting out wheat, which was one of the main reasons my inflammatory bowel condition got worse, and then also decided to cut out most meat. And I'm not going to be like a vegetarian that's like, you know, I go to my parents' house and they've cooked me meat and they're like, I must refuse to eat this, but from all my home cooking, I will primarily be doing vegetarian-based meals, just because I think it's much better for my health personally, because of how my health has been over the last few months. Especially, I've had a really tough time with my health because of me not looking after myself very well, realistically. Wow, we got battered by a level 2 Heaven Bomber. But we'll have a level 2 Heaven Bomber soon. So, I just thought I'd update you guys on, you know, my life. This guy's really good with... This guy's actually really good with this comp. Should we just, for the time being, let's just get rid of the beasts. Let's just get rid of the beasts for the time being and run with the goblins. And then the beasts will come back, because that is the main aim of our build. We want to make this beast build happen. Oof. At least he's Taboo Witch is on my Ogre Mage and not on any of my goblins, which are probably the more important part of this. Nice, get the free reset. He got the free reset. Oh, but he got penguined almost immediately. There we go. That did no damage. I'm hoping the basic attacks get me through this, and he doesn't punch me into the sky. Oh my god, we literally won by a tiny margin.
Show you a thing or two.
Have you tried?
That's what we like to see.
Adapt, overcome.
We also like that.
I'm
going to sell him.
For dinner?
If we win,
No
I'm going to sell Ogre Mage. Generally, goblins and Ogre Mage is a good start, because most goblins have got really good abilities, and if you get a free refresh on them, that's really nice. And then Thunder Spirit obviously is pretty solid as well. Yeah, if we win, we're going to sell off Ogre Mage, and I think we should win this. Like, he's only... No, actually, he does indeed have a 2-star... He has a 2-star swordsman, which actually is a little bit of an issue. 2-star swordsman can basically single-handedly wreck you. Come on, cast your ability out. Get out of that and cast your ability and kill everything. That was not killing everything. That was actually not killing anything. Nice. Okay, it's always nice to find your beasts. He's going feathered, I think. Which is annoying, because I want to go feathered. Well, I don't want to go feathered, but I want to go summony beastie boys. And I think I'm going to have to force this build through economy rather than doing anything magical with my units. So I'm going up against the first place guy now, who's 100%, so I don't expect to win this. He also has a level 2. He does also have a level 2 Hell Knight, which is going to absolutely shrek me. Well, we went from doing really well to doing really badly in a very short space of time. Let's just see what we get over the next few rounds. I really want to force this this hilarious build, though. This is a good start to forcing this hilarious build.
100 sit-ups,
all right.
100 squats, and a
Venom.
So, have we got a Magicka crystal? We have. We've got one. Okay, so we can sell him. We can sell him. We can sell him. We can put on him. We can put on him. And put on her. And we give this Magicka crystal to her. And if we win, we're going to sell Ogre Mage. So if we don't win, we'll sell Ogre Mage. Level 2 Swordsman is donking on me really hard. That unit is insane. Goodbye, Ogre Mage. Level 2 Swordsman is just such an unbelievably good unit. I really want to start upgrading my unicorns. I haven't found another druid. Like, I haven't found a single other druid yet. The full Summoner Beast build. So, what summons? Razorclaw, who's a beast. Poisonous Worm, who's a beast. Werewolf, who's a beast. Whisperwood Seer, who is a druid. Or Whisper Seer. Who else summons? Does anyone know who else summons? I'm a little bit worried that my special build isn't going to beat the neutral round. Although I think we should get through it, just about. I just want another magic crystal, maybe. Because one for Whisper Seer is always good as well. Oh, he's off on one. Look at him go. Wooden Club. That's another magic crystal. I think we actually have an Orb of Refresh here. Is that worth it on a level 1 Poisonous Worm? Probably not. It might be better to spread my... actually, Poisonous Worm with Orb of Refresh isn't too bad, but also I think it might be better to spread my magic crystals out across the summoners, like across Whisper Seer as well. I'm going to put him over there. He is summoning awfully slowly, though. Oh, maybe it's because the Night Shield was on. Let's go! Mr. Wormy, you've got this. I believe in you. Oh, look at the absolute lad.
At least you get to watch me win.
It was against the last place person in this game, though, so I can't really be too proud of that, but... Ah, there's Whisper Seer. Nice, we can finally rank her up.
And deadly nightshade.
And next level, we can put Whisper Seer on for more summons. Then we're going to need level 8 minimum for this build. And do we want Warpwood Sage as a tank here, or do we want someone like Pirate Captain? I think, although Warpwood Sage sounds good, it might be better to have someone like Pirate Captain, because the CC might be important. I'm going to lose really hard to this guy. I'm certain of it. There's just no way. Well, I know I'm going to take that other magic crystal, aren't I? So I can take this other magic crystal. I actually don't have an Orb of Refresh because the magic crystal and the Ring of Life are on the same round. I just didn't even click that in my head just now. I'm going to take this and give this to the... I'm going to give these to the Heaven Bomber because I might as well. I can't afford to take the egg right now, unfortunately, because I need my economy. And now we're going to have to start leveling up after this. And then we're basically looking for our druids. And we're looking for werewolf. Yeah, Pirate Captain would be good actually, because it'd give us a warrior frontline. Because we'd have werewolf and we'd have Tusk Champion. What on earth is this build? And this guy beat me, by the way. I'm going to get a double heal off. I'm going to get a double heal off. Let's go. You know, I wouldn't even mind having Ogre Mage in this comp as an extra tank later on. Because he's just going to give everybody else extra health, which is actually pretty solid. Because I think it applies to summons as well. Mm-hmm. He's better because he gives me the beast bonus. So yeah, okay, so we've got Lord of Sand, and I think we have Razor Claw left to get all the beasts. Ooh, this guy's got Pirate Captain. We've got the summon. Did someone just get sniped off? I think my poor Poisonous Worm got sniped off. This build definitely would work better if I was snowballing. I mean, all right. At least he's running that in a feathered build and not in a night build. If he was running it in a night build, it'd be much worse.
One punch, that's all it takes.
So Wolfpack, we need to actually think about positioning these guys better. That'll do. We should probably do some rolling to actually start upgrading things now. No, my poor Whisper Seer. He just died. The poor man. He had no family. Cool. Oh no, they killed my worm. I'm hoping the healing gets me through, because it doesn't look like I'm doing very well here. I think we're going to be okay though, just about. Usually you can run whatever you like at level 7, and as long as it's not completely trash, you can do alright. That's another magic crystal, and that's another magic crystal, so I'm probably going to give one of those to Poisonous Worm.
Friendship is magic.
What's his range? 3? What's his range? 3? His range is 4, so he can go in the back for the time being. Probably give this next one to... I'll give that to him for the time being. So we need to roll. Poisonous Worm.
Venom. When do I get a movie deal?
I can't. I just can't. But I'll take the Strange Egg if I win. Okay, so they silenced my Whisper Seer. That feels bad, man. Let's go. Poisonous Worm. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Right, we did it.
I can show you a thing or two.
I'll probably use that for Razor Claw if I can help it. It's Lord of Sand. I don't even think I'm gonna need Lord of Sand right now.
Coarse
okay.
And rough and irritating.
Just need to find the right units and then we'll be fine. I'll probably take this. The reason being, I'm going to stack 2 on him anyway, so... And then we've just got a potential Orb of Refresh in my Wormy Boy. But yeah, the more Wormy Boys that we get, the better. Okay, so... We lose him pretty hard to this guy, but that's okay. Because our comp is like insanely weak right now. It's okay to lose to this guy because our comp is actually just insanely weak right now. We haven't really found many of the other droids there. Okay, right. So there's Razor Claw. Sweet. Let's upgrade him. Say goodbye to him for time being. And let's maybe say goodbye to him now and put in him. And now we have the 6th beast. I'm actually going to give that to him because his attack speed is slow.
Brother Nature.
I'm gonna keep him because I obviously don't want Warpwood Sage, I don't think, as a tank, because I want Pirate Captain. Okay, so how are we doing now? This is versus the last place guy, so not exactly a good barometer.
At least you get to
But we
watch
did
me win.
absolutely smash this guy. So that's good. Now we just need to find the rest of the druids and upgrade all of our druids. That's a good start.
Oh, it's tough being a single parent.
I'll take
Feel
that.
the corrosion and waste away.
I'll also
Feel
take
the
that.
corrosion and waste away.
I'll also take that. And I'll take that.
Venom,
And I'll take that.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups,
And I'll take that.
Venom.
Okay.
When do I get a movie deal?
So we nearly have a 3-star Razor Claw. We also nearly have a 3-star Wormy Boy. Who's this going on then? I guess it would go on my Whisper Seer to get him to summon more often. His summon's 7 seconds though, so it's maybe not worth it. Just 1 is okay on my Whisper Seer.
After parties at my place.
Okay.
If we win,
So
that
we
is.
now need to chill, I think. We need to chill just a little bit.
Nature.
So we're on the Lethal Ursa. That's another touch champion. We don't actually have any more werewolves right now. I'm still not sure who to give. I mean, obviously an Orb of Refresh would be absolutely ideal. An Orb of Refresh would be absolutely ideal. because that would allow me to get an Orb of Refresh on my Razor Claw. So actually giving that to Whisper Seer might not have been the best idea. Orb of Refresh is the absolute best scenario for this build on Razor Claw. I might even sell Whisper Seer if we find the right pieces for an Orb of Refresh.
I can show you a thing or two.
Which isn't there just yet, but I'm going to take that for the time being, because that's going to give me a potential. I just need one more Ring of Life. I only have one ring. I've only had one Ring of Life given to me, apart from round 10. So I could have had an Orb of Refresh if I waited a little bit longer, but we could probably pick up an Orb of a Ring of Life somewhere. In fact, I'm almost certainly I'm just going to get rid of...
Sand. The enemy.
Nature.
Well,
Nature.
you say that,
Nature.
but no,
The
I'm not.
enemy is no more than a mirage.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to roll down because I'm one Wormy Boy away from a Wormy Boy 3.
Is no more than a mirage.
For the tundra.
The enemy is no more than a mirage.
I can't control.
Okay, so I need one more Razor Claw,
It's just
one more Wormy Boy, a few more Tusk Champions. Is this guy absolutely screwing me? This guy is absolutely screwing me, right? We are so close to having
100
a good build.
push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day.
Guess I'm just going to give all of that to him. I'm actually going to give that to him so he casts his bear quicker anyway. My mistake here was greeding for the 3 stars. We might have been in a much better position if we didn't greed for the 3 stars.
Victory always comes at a price.
Okay.
I can't control. Oh, it's just a lamp.
Not worth it right now. I am actually going to give that to him, just in case, just in the off chance. Okay, heal. Nice, the heal is out. Let's go. The heal is doing some work. We're crushing this guy, whoever he is. Look at all the summons. We're only not beating the really try-hard hunter build. We're beating everybody else. Come on, we just need to get a level 3 Razor Claw, level 3 Wormy Boy, and then we can kind of chill. I need to chill. I actually just need to chill. Because I need to get to technically, it would be great if I got to level, 8 and then I got a pirate captain in, and then we had a warrior frontline with all of the beasts. I haven't played this game very well though. I mean, I'm kind of taking the mick a little bit. This guy is level 6, by the way. I have no idea what his build is supposed to do. But he has got a 3-star Lightblade Knight. However, doesn't really have that much attack speed, and he hasn't... Ooh, that's a Ring of Life that I have just picked up.
I can show you a
Damn
thing
it.
or two.
Now I need to genuinely consider selling my Whisper Seer. Damn it. I didn't want to genuinely consider selling my Whisper Seer, but the Orb of Refresh is a pretty big deal. So if we find it... Thing is, we're not going to find any Whisper Seers when I've got a Whisper Seer 3. Could sell my Poisonous Worm. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's really dumb, I know, but that's actually a pretty big deal. I can always find another poison. Like, I think having a Razor Claw 3 with an Orb of Refresh is going to be more impactful than a level 3 Poisonous Worm. Even though I think level 3 Poisonous Worm will be good, of course.
Victory always comes at a price.
Ghost Blade. I'm just going to take the Ghost Blade. I'm going to put it on the Poisonous Worm, because he's a little beast.
100
okay, so let's get to this level.
100 squats and
nice.
a 10-kilometer run.
Nice, that's what we want.
Push-ups.
That's not what we want.
Sit-ups. 100 squats and a 10.
I'm going to put him on just in case.
Give it to ya.
Okay, we found Pirate Captain. We found Pirate Captain.
Let's set out on a new voyage.
That's fine. Better to have Pirate Captain. Oh no, Pirate Captain's getting smashed. Okay, so we need one more Tusk Champion. And we definitely need the next Razor Claw. Like, getting the 2 Razor Claws is actually really important. So we're still beating this guy, which is nice. This guy's still going to crush us, I'm sure. Actually, no, we're actually beating this guy. That is, we are unironically beating the Hunter guy. I really need to clear up some bench space, and that clears up bench space really nicely, so that we have a 3-star now. I do also really want my next Razor Claw, but I think we can afford to just relax a little bit now that we've got the 3-star Tusk Champion. I'm not going to combine those until I find an item that I want to combine them into. I know I was so close to a 3-star Poisonous Worm, but honestly, a Refresher Razor Claw 3 is going to be much better for me in this game. Okay, there's just... I mean, these builds are so ridiculous. Has he got a... What has he got with... Why has he got an Argali now with Axe of Fury? Look at how much we're summoning. Oh, this build is so funny. Dracula Mask. Is that combinable to something? It is. It's combinable to... I will take the Werewolf. Actually, we're not working on Werewolf right now, and I'd rather get an economy back up to roll a little bit.
It's just a lamp.
I'm going to put him in the middle, because that's going to allow him to give everybody around him the... I'm going to put him up there as well. Because Razor Claw's ranged anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Don't really care about Lord of Sand getting the bonus, but all these guys getting the bonus is actually pretty good. Alright, this is the Hunter build that I don't think I should be beating, and I don't expect to beat frequently. But actually having double Razor Claw does really help. He is silenced though, unfortunately, because the Doom has come out and silenced him, which is a bit annoying. So I don't expect to win this one this time. Oh my god, the Doom silenced again. That's really, really bad. I mean, I don't expect this build to actually do that well versus some of the better builds out there. For instance, Hunter. Okay, there's Poisonous One again. I really just need Razor Claw 3. Crap. Well, I'm going to be using an egg on Razor Claw, so we might as well rank that up.
Waste away.
I don't get this build either. So this is the guy that we shouldn't have any trouble beating. He's got an Axe of Fury Argali Knight 3 now. Now I should be worried. Holy moly. Axe of Fury Argali Knight 3. Jesus. Okay, Ring of Life. We can have an Axe of... Let's just have an Axe of Fury Poisonous Worm. It doesn't even work that way, but why not? He won, okay. I need a Razor Claw. I also need a Poisonous Worm. I don't care that I'm rolling on neutral rounds. I need that Razor Claw. This build is just so ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous, guys. I know it is. You don't have to tell me. It's just the summony boy build. Another magic crystal. I guess I give it to him. And a wraith shard.
After parties
which
at my
is...
place. If we win, that is.
Ooh, that's pretty good because...
Venom, Venom. When do I get a movie deal?
Because actually having the hex is really important, and then I can combine that to make that. There we go. Alright. Now we just need one more Razor Claw and 2 more Poisonous Worms, but I just don't think we're going to beat many of the people in this lobby right now. He's gone to level 10, Jesus Christ, and he's run 4 Agursis. That's the build that I want to test out. Oh, he's not running 4 Agursis, he's running... I don't know what he's running. Okay, so there's no way I'm doing this, right? We just don't... is that my ship or is that his ship? That's his ship. I mean, this is going better than it should be going, is what I'm telling you. I'm not saying that we're going to win, but we're definitely doing better than we should be. Give me another Razor Claw. Really? You really don't give me another Razor Claw? This guy's just going Razor Claw. He's also going the same, kind of the same stuff as me. I don't really get it. This build would have gone much, much better if I had just, like, managed to snowball it, basically. This is a build that does really well if you, like, snowball it, but I obviously haven't been able to snowball it. Well, we actually crushed this guy this time. How are we doing versus this guy? A little bit of the same. I think getting a 3-star Poisonous Worm might actually really help me. Razor Claw? There is Razor Claw. What am I selling for it? He doesn't matter. He doesn't really matter getting to level 3. Screw it. Okay, there we go. 3-star Razor Claw. We have one. We have our Razor Clawy boy. I'm actually going to put him at the back here. I kind of want to protect him and get a later ship off. And now we're solely looking for Poisonous Worms. And also Pirate Captains, of course. So yeah, Pirate Captain didn't get his thing off again. Did I get one bear off here? And now I'm Doom Silenced. Oh no, this is really bad for me. Can I get another bear off before? No, I think I'm gonna not get my bear. My bear isn't gonna go. Maybe I need to go directly opposite this guy. Maybe the way to beat this guy is go directly opposite him. I mean, I very much don't expect to beat the Hunter player, but if I can beat whatever the hell this is, the Hyper Roll, Lightblade, I mean, I think he's just playing like Hyper Roll Feathered. But if I can beat the other guy and get second, given that I hard forced a ridiculous build, then actually I think we're okay. Perfectly okay with how that goes. Okay, the Lord of Sand is actually doing it. Oh yeah, we're crushing this guy. This guy's getting crushed. How am I doing versus this guy now that we went opposite him? Even worse. Actually, just way worse. Oh, but we did get second. So, you know, sometimes you just have to count your blessings. I want Poisonous Worms, really. Don't want those. No, I really just want Poisonous Worms. Okay. Okay. At this point, I don't expect to win, so that's okay. At this point, I am perfectly okay with hardcore losing. Because the guy in first place has got a very, very strong build. Whereas I'm playing a Summoner Meme build, which I think, on paper, could be really fun, but
At least you get to watch me
obviously... Alright. Alright. I could have had a 3-star Wormy Boy this game, but I obviously... Oh, please can I just survive one more round? please, I'm going to go back over here because I'd really like to just survive one more round. And I think I was surviving better over here. I would like to survive just one more round. Am I even going to have the gold? I might have to sell Pirate Captain for this, but that's okay. Pirate Captain wasn't doing anything anyway. Right, we killed something. That's a nice... Okay, sweet. That's one... Oh, we got one bear off before he died. If we could just, like, not lose by 15. We're losing by 15, aren't we? No, we're losing by 15! No! No! We had a Wormy Boy 3. Not that it would have helped me. I mean, that guy had a really strong hunter build, and I just didn't snowball this. But this is a build that if you snowball, it could do insane damage in the mid-game. And when we basically played a insane meme build and still came second. So I want you guys to go and try this build. I want you guys to give this build a go. I don't think it's good. And I want to be very clear. I'm gonna just make this... I'm going to make this even easier. Wait a second. I'm going to add a scene. Add a new scene. Just webcam. And then we're going to add webcam.